Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. So we'll monitor for that, or the spirits will monitor for that, I guess. All right. Before we were disconnected unexpectedly, we have Sagittarius energies, temperance. Someone here could have a drinking problem, and maybe that's why maybe somebody oversatiated with someone, but somebody here was balanced. Maybe you were the balanced one here. Somebody tried to maybe blame you for your reckless behavior, or someone was blaming someone for some reckless behavior. Could have been drinking, substance use, misuse, but something here about you love. You might treat people, yeah, you might help people out, but not everybody. But it's because you you have this higher power. You listen. You're listening and trusting in something, someone. You're listening to your higher node. You're following your path. And someone, a relationship, a family, it it hurt you because they either know of your potential or they didn't see your potential because you've been through the ringer. Damn. Intentions, expectations. So, what are the intentions or expectations of this? Someone is getting, that's exactly what it was, an Ace of Pentacles. It's an inheritance, some gift, it's intuition, it's material wealth, it's abundance, blessings on blessings, because you you're taking actions to help someone or you're helping people. Or maybe people are seeing the actions you took, that you moved on, you traveled, you're probably going overseas. There's somebody's having a could be taking a trip. Yeah, maybe somewhere like a lake. Yeah, I see mountains in the background, so I'm assuming somewhere where there's cliffside, coastal, but someone has made plans and they're helping someone or someone's assisting you to do something. Someone's going to assist you because there's a shitload of money, abundance, wealth. It's family legacy. Somebody, King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. What the fuck? Somebody knows the beauty that you have. Wow. You could come from royalty. You could come from, damn. You might have a family that's looking for you. Something about this Eastern Star. And then because there's going to be some disruption among a group of people here. They're going to go their separate ways. People have agreed to disagree, or people aren't branching out. Things, yeah, because they were all under one, say, one household rule or one tree. Well, these branches all branched out in different areas of from this tree, and one probably just stands out more than the others. And so they decide to discard it, prune it, get rid of it because it serves. But somebody in the near future is Five of Wands. They're not working on the same thing together. Somebody's not branching out with someone. Someone is. These people are all doing their own thing. Someone's doing their own thing in the near future. These people are not. They're not working together. They're not doing the same thing in unison. So maybe the relationship that you've been working so hard in, you see this, but maybe someone else doesn't see the potential in this relationship that you've put into. Because something here is just there's no harmony here. There's no harmony. Even though everyone's doing their own thing, there's no harmony. Everything's just, it's just out of control. Yeah. And there's something that with you being at an eight of pentacles, you're balanced. This is four of wands. This is a happy home, happy life, happy wife. Yeah, somebody is losing sleep. Somebody could have thought it was greener on the other side, or maybe somebody's avoiding you because of some hurtful thing, something very emotional. Somebody may have, yeah, somebody could have messed around with someone. This came out sideways, so oh, I always err on the side of, well, positivity, right? So there's some good news. Somebody's trying to maybe somebody's real anxious about popping a question, or somebody's getting the courage to leave. There's some news here that someone's getting because maybe somebody's heard that you're no longer with someone, and what somebody put you through, and somebody has some news for this eight of cups, or there's an eight of cups that's bringing good news to someone. Yeah, someone's very intuitive, and someone's taking, yeah, somebody wants to, there's a young energy. It's fresh, it's like very wow, you probably appear younger because this is a mature man here in the picture, a mature woman. This is a younger college age, you would say. Pages are, you know, I would say, I don't know, don't quote me, but young adult, just starting out in life. Yeah. In the environment, please. What does it fluctuate about the environment? Someone sees you are available. You are single, ready to meet. You are ready. Oh, you're ready for the next step. Hermit reverse. Somebody here has, damn. If this person is spiraling out of control, it's because somebody was believing something they weren't supposed to, or somebody is acting out because there's, yeah, wow. This is the hermit reverse in the environment. Somebody has been doing things that are they're lashing out. They're angry. They're very vocal. They won't hold back. They need to just take a break and get the fuck out of the way. They need to cool down. Somebody needs to cool down about something. This hermit here could be doing something very low vibrational, some low vibrational buggery. They're being too much, is what it is. And now someone is losing sleep. Maybe the person they're with, or this person is losing sleep. That's what's going on because they betrayed someone. They hurt someone. Someone got hurt in love, and someone is maybe afraid to take a leap of faith in love, and someone's gotten over that fuck shit. Yeah, I believe this is the Hierophant. Fuck. Yeah, I gotta look it up. So this is the Tattoo Tarot. So just, yeah, yeah. No, it's not the Hierophant. That's another five of Pentacles. Oh fuck. You went within five of pentacles because you're out in the cold. It's this female. There could have been someone. Yeah, there is a feminine energy that either puts someone out in the cold, or someone's out in the cold that's a feminine energy, but they're listening to their intuition. They're following their third eye. They're listening to their heart center because the other parts that were around them that they were surrounded by probably gave up on them. and so they had to turn within. So this could be somebody with very minimal resources. They've cut their hands trying to, you know, there's blood on their hands from things that they've done, and somebody's really losing it because maybe they didn't. Maybe somebody just came across your name or number recently, and it's got them to feel. Maybe there's some feelings that were stirred up inside them that they didn't recognize, and now they see what you've gone through or what they put you through, and there's blood on their hands, but they have an opportunity here to make things fair. Yeah, because something is here for you. This is what's intended or expected. So somebody here is not liking that plan. They don't want someone to go towards you, or they don't want you to be, or somebody here thinks you're faking something, that there's some like trick, that you're just charming people, but you're not. You've gotten over some hurt. It's taken you some time. This could have been going on for years. Uh, there it is, Ace of Cups or King of Cups, because somebody has some blood on their hands about your loss of. Maybe somebody wanted you to feel like you weren't enough for them, and they maybe pushed you away, but they didn't mean to, you know. But there's something here about somebody doesn't somebody didn't want someone in their family, or somebody's not getting a wish come true, or this isn't a wish come true. Whatever, somebody's really depressed about this family situation here. About maybe somebody rejected you, and you felt because you didn't have enough to bring to the table or offer financially, that they wouldn't love you. But somebody sees that regardless of this family, this wish fulfillment you don't have, you still, or somebody sees that somebody's lying about healing over a relationship because they see the person they were previously with, and it's hard to imagine that this person here in the environment who acts out, who lashes out, is really loving and healed. So maybe this is, if you're losing sleep over whether you should be with someone or not, this, maybe look at their past relationships and find out why were they so, how is it that you healed when really there there's something be oddly there's something odd about how this person is ears when something comes to light. Somebody's seeing where these roots, and it's not a happy family. This is not a happily ever after. What's the outcome here when it comes to this love? Somebody's single, or somebody wanted to keep someone single and isolated. Somebody wanted to keep you busy thinking that you were always going to encounter, people who didn't agree with you. Somebody just felt your love was not real, but it's pure. Yeah, it's pure. And King of Cups, wow. You could have two people. There could be two people here vying for someone's attention. Shit, King of Pentacles, King of Cups, or this is you. You're the King of Cups. You're a King of Pentacles. Yeah, you're this ace because you have this good news. Somebody's afraid that somebody is going to become single, or someone is coming towards you. Yeah, justice. We got this Libra energy here. Something is Something is going to be made fair because something is this justice is needing to balance out. Something's needing to be reconciled. Somebody's going through some stuff right now, and you're not. Doesn't understand how you're in high spirits because it's a four of cup. Somebody's really regrets. Yeah, it's this five of cups here. Somebody is either feeling bored when it comes to love, but there's a knight of pentacles here. Somebody's real slow and steady with something. Somebody's taking their time doing something, and it's very boring. You're finding yourself bored in love. It's like when is the person coming in? Fuck, let's find out. Let's clarify. Yeah, because somebody's isolated right now. Maybe you're isolated, nobody knows what you're doing, and people are when they find out what it is you've been creating, somebody there's going to be a breakup in the near future because you've been working on something, and somebody feels like they missed the opportunity because you're this King of Cups, King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Fuck, yeah, you're a Knight of Pentacles here. This is about a Knight of Pentacles, and someone is yeah emotionally overloaded. Somebody needs to ground themselves because you healed. Yeah, something is real slow and steady. Okay, Eight of Cups, please. Look at me about this Eight of Cups. Say bad. Somebody's ready to move on. Oh fuck. The sun that this person's following. Yeah, yeah. Your birthday. I don't know. Could it be October 31st? Does it have 31 days? Who knows? September 8th, August. It could be July, August. I'm getting Leo here. You have a yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Damn, this is abundance blessings. Somebody, you are very blessed. There's this other woman here who's very attractive, but this could be a vixen, someone who is just using seduction, or maybe they're the ones that are depressed, that are acting out because they sabotaged something that was beautiful and divine, that would have given them this wealth of money had they just had patience to do the work. It requires work. Somebody did the work here. You did the work, collective. Somebody you were with didn't appreciate you. Or maybe you took advantage. Maybe you were the one hurt. You were the fight. You hurt someone's feelings, so you went within. And the problem is this Five of Cups. Somebody has somebody's really depressed that you healed. You're happy. It could be this woman that you were wanting and hurt you, because now they're the ones being hurt. The other person is being hurt. Yeah, it's a female. You could be a masculine. You could be a male. And you're balanced emotionally, and someone here is out of fucking control. Hermit reverse could be a Virgo, or you're dealing with a Virgo that's starting to show their true colors from the inside out. Yeah, Five of Cups. Someone's it's child. Someone's depressed. Maybe there's a child that's caught in the middle of some of your happiness, or there's a child or someone's depressed about a child. This could be a child also. It could be a mother. Your, your birthday may be on the 13th of May or 5/5. Yeah. Or wow. Or your birthday may be coming up. Happy birthday. 13, 31. Marrying opposite numbers. Yeah. What is this King of Pentacles, please? What is okay? There's something about time, time to create things, or someone's creating things in time. Maybe this woman is starting to reflect on the beauty of the things on the outside because she knows she's beautiful on the inside. She knows she's beautiful on the outside, but does she notice is she taking advantage of her beauty, or is she now embracing her beauty? Is this woman embracing her beauty now? About a child. She has child. Maybe this could be if you're pregnant or expecting. Congratulations. Or if someone's sad over a child that they had fond memories of. They're depressed. Somebody's healed. They moved on. They're starting a new life, and they're creating this new abundance, this happiness. Because you're the King of Pentacles here. Whoever I'm talking to, you're King of Pentacles, and then you're just wherever you're at is where you need to be. And so this clock here, it's like you show up to work, you're on time, you take care of everything, everything's working, everything functions. So in a relationship, somebody knows that if you're dependable, you're reliable, you don't give more than you have, you have healthy boundaries. Someone doesn't have healthy boundaries. You're slow and steady, not a panic. This is a heavy earth, water, fire. Nobody's there. You know what? There is no swords out here. We have earth, water, and fire. Wow. This reading's about Knight of Pentacles. You could be, this is a heavy, well, it could be any earth sign. Confirmation. An earth sign with the water placement, maybe. Could be a Leo. Yeah. Scorpio energy. Could be a, yeah. What is it? Nine of Wands. Somebody was tapped in. Somebody, you persevered something. You followed your heart because there's this mother didn't protect someone, or this mother was overly protective about something, and it cost. Yeah. Yeah. Protection reverse. There's something here that you tapped into that gave you this stamina, perseverance. You tapped into a well that someone didn't. This heart space, this Leo, this sun, this new beginning, this love. Somebody knows your worth. You found your worth in somebody, and you were heartbroken because of this child. Maybe somebody's sad about a child. There's a child that's making. There's something about a child. This happiness, this beauty. Someone feeling depressed about because of how you maybe where you gathered from, where you drink from, where you well, you know what, you could be frequenting bars or locations that you once did or are not really indicative of who you are, but you stay true. You keep your place clean, even though you look tattered and beat up. You still present clean. You listen. Someone's very tapped in. Ace of Pentacles, please. The intent, expectations. So someone's depressed about a child because they see the beauty in you, the joy, your mysteriousness. You might have beautiful eyes. And there's a friend here that's loyal. It's regarding this, maybe someone's loyal to this feminine energy here that is ascending. Yeah, you're not a Pentacles. You're this. Someone sees maybe this is a female we're talking about, and it's a male, or someone doesn't know about a child because they're depressed, or this someone's depressed about a child, or this child is depressed. because someone's healed, moved on from someone. Maybe you were dating someone that had a kid and they're seeing you and they're wondering why their parent isn't with you. Yeah, because they're seeing like their parent. This could be about a child who's like not sleeping well because they're having, maybe they're used to having someone there in the home and now they're not there and they're wondering what happened, why. It's like this person's been loyal and they've helped out someone and they're a blessing, or this blessing is nothing but you've just been faithful and you're abundant to someone. You treat one, you're ready for anything with someone. You got a ride or die. You've got your Bonnie and Clyde out here. Somebody's got Bonnie and Clyde. Yeah. Five of Wands, please. Yeah, there's because there's some bad luck here in the near future. People are there's yeah, there's people are not getting along because somebody is creating some bad luck around them. Yeah, somebody is uh, yeah, somebody's slow and steady with anchoring something in. You're not going to be manipulated. You're not going to be swayed. You're emotionally balanced. You're healed. You see the light. You're going towards your happiness. But somebody, yeah, somebody's somebody's snake. Somebody's a snake. It could be a Leo. There's some good news that somebody is shedding. Somebody's letting go of something, or somebody's getting good news that you let go of something. Something toxic, maybe. Yeah, because you're ascending. You're this Knight of Pentacles. You're slow and steady wins the race. Fuck yeah, you're taking your time. There's no need to rush into love. I mean, into anything because right now you're being silent. You're remote, but somebody thinks because you might be saying things online. You might be, I don't know. Somebody might be getting some information about you because somebody was seeing things differently, I guess. Or you became the villain in their story and now they're the villain now. Yeah. Because somebody's taking a closer look at what the fuck someone's been working with, who they've been hanging out with. Someone could be pocket watching someone. Yeah. Checking their receipts, maybe tapping into their email accounts, passwords, all that. Try. This isn't a love relationship. Come on, guys. I thought this was gonna be beautiful. Somebody could be getting married, popping the question. I think something's very something's become overwhelming for what someone's been doing, and they're really looking at what they tried to, or somebody. They're looking closely at what somebody was trying to get done. Somebody was trying to just make land. Somebody was just trying to get to a certain point in their life, in a relationship, and now, or someone is waiting. Someone's being someone's not patient when it comes to getting over things, and now it's catching up to them. Yeah, you can deny something for so long and then it just all of a sudden just pops up one day and you're like, what the fuck, what did I do, why, you know. King of Cups in the upright. Fuck, you got a fucking very eligible bachelor. Someone is going to have, someone's coming in because somebody is really overwhelmed with someone acting out. Someone doesn't know anything. Someone is very, wow. They are misinterpreting a lot of information. Spiritual too. That's why this is spiritual. Somebody's tapping into a beautiful well here. You might be helping someone obtain new ways of, I don't know, maybe a new diet, maybe something that alternative. There's gossip about this King of Cups. People are talking about you. They don't want that. Or they were talking bad about a King of Cups. Somebody could have been slandering, sharing some information about you, saying you don't do this, you don't do that, thinking you're a deadbeat father, deadbeat mother, something like that. But you're a King of Cups. Yeah, because There's some enterprise that's some business is sending a message. Somebody sent them. There could have been a somebody's bored because they're isolated from a message, or there's a message regarding someone's north node. Yeah, it's just that of Pentacles. Someone feels they missed an opportunity with you. They kept, yeah, they feel like you rejected. Somebody's feeling rejected because someone's getting a message that you might be coming into union with someone, or someone regrets. Somebody feels bored. Like, hey, when are you gonna fill my cup up? Someone feels like they missed. Someone feels they missed the opportunity when you were alone. Yes, somebody could have. You know what? There could have been some messages that maybe somebody left you for a period. Somebody left you alone. There were some messages while you were away about how somebody was bored or lonely, or somebody feels they missed an opportunity when they left you a message. Somebody could have left you a message and bounced, and you were there waiting for someone to fill up your cup, and somebody didn't. And but then again, there's something about a child here. Somebody could have dipped out on you because they got pregnant or they knew about a pregnancy, but that's all wrong because they were there's something here in the environment that somebody's doing. They're acting out. They're very around. This is a low vibrational fire. This could be a evil witch, and they tried to create a mountain out of something, or they created a mountain out of all this because you're very slow and steady. You're using your north node. You're guided. Fuck. What do we need to know about this? What more do we need? Fuck. Let's find out. We're chismosos. Somebody's taking a loss. Yeah. Fuck. This is a commitment. Knight of Pentacles. Somebody's coming in with a commitment, and they're committed to following their north node. Tell us more about this, please. Somebody's loves themselves. They're trusting. They have eternal love. Somebody could be getting messages from their ancestors, or somebody truly loves someone and they're not leaving. Somebody's been saving. Yeah, yeah. Somebody cannot be manipulated. Somebody's not taking a bribe. Somebody cannot be indulged. There's no indulging. Somebody's not taking a fine. Yeah, this is somebody's been saving money. They're not taking a financial loss. Someone could be feeling like their love is not being drained anymore. Yeah, somebody's love is not being drained. Somebody has a new love and they're seeking a life. You're available. Somebody sees a future with you, or you see a future with someone, and you're not letting go. You're faithful because it's bringing you abundance. It's coming in. Someone and looks forward to the time where they can build with you, save with you. Pace of Pentacles. This is crazy. It's coming in, collective. You guys are gonna fucking shit. If you don't know this, if you're not rich by now, you're gonna be rich spiritually, emotionally, physically, but all that. Fire, it's child. It's a natural disaster. Somebody could be frustrated. Somebody took a risk. Somebody took a risk with a child. Somebody could have stayed in a relationship because of a child, or there's something about a child and a relationship someone had that they're really depressed about. And there's something about you keeping things running. Somebody's not afraid. You might you might not have fallen for somebody's. You may know the truth about something, and even though these obstacles are being made by somebody from that doesn't like the fact that you love yourself, you're not afraid, and they know that. And now they're taking a risk because now whatever they did behind the scenes to you to put you through this nine of wands in the past, but you maintained your loyalty, your faith, your trust in the divine God, Allah, Elohim. Fuck, this is dope. This is a dope reading. Somebody here is fucking, they're finding their soulmate. Somebody's going towards their soulmate because whoever you were with, it wasn't good. It was just creating more obstacles. It seemed like somebody just kept accusing you of things, and you're like, how the fuck do you even think of that shit? But okay, it's like, damn, you must be. It's like people were projecting on you, like you were bad at the relationships. There's some good news, yeah. There's good news coming in. You got some good news in the past, or something. There was somebody got good news about you, and where you frequent, where you get your water from, because somebody you were committed to staying true to your North Node here. Somebody thought you were just full of bullshit. Somebody could have not been with you because of what you believe in, what you subscribe in. Shit. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, please. Faithfulness, friends. You have somebody knows that they have very fluent friend group circles or families. Somebody could have expected that if they were just loyal to you, they could come up on some of this abundance. But someone knows this friends group is real tight. It's a team effort, and in order for the abundance to continue, the family has to. Well, you have to be able to create things, and something in a relationship wasn't being created, but you were doing the work, even though somebody was putting you through hell. Fuck. In the near future, yeah, because it's a trap. Somebody was somebody's got bad luck with a group of people. It seems like everywhere they go, something seems to like malfunctions. People don't get along. There's discord. It's like they just like, oh fuck, here they come, and then everybody goes home, or everyone leaves, or somebody feels trapped when it comes to this misfortune and this group dynamic. Something's not working out in the future. They're gonna realize that it's breaking up because something got exposed. Somebody can't sneak around. There's some good news that somebody's well shed their skin. The lens we're looking through, please. What is the collective updates about the lens we're looking through? Yeah, someone's not being sneaky anymore because yeah, they were being stubborn. Yeah, arrogant. Whoever was being stubborn, well, they got exposed because about some news. Somebody received some good news they didn't want to hear about, and now they're losing their shit because they see you. But it could be an ex, it could be a fire sign you were dealing with, a water sign. Somebody here didn't want, they're jealous. Somebody is not remaining calm through all this. Fuck. So, because there was this bully, somebody was bullying you. Yeah. They were trying to create obstacles for you in a relationship or because maybe you have a connection with someone. This could be in maybe parents too, grandparents. There was a lot of conflict. That's why people were not calm. They were always high stress, high anxious. Somebody was always creating negativity in their relationship, but you stayed positive. There was a bully here, and someone had a false belief system because if this is all beautiful, somebody was slandering you to create conflict. But it's like, how come you talk bad about someone when all they do is love? The fuck is that shit? King of Cups, please. Third wheel. There's what more do we need to know about this guy? Yeah, because somebody was in a third party relationship. Maybe this King of Cups was in a third party relationship. Somebody's not afraid of this King of Pentacles. So it could be a water sign here. Maybe that is afraid of a King of Pentacles, an earth sign, water sign you could be dealing with. It doesn't have to be there. Let's see the outcome here. Somebody wanted you to feel left out when it came to some message, or they didn't, or somebody wanted to keep you isolated from a message because they wanted you to continue to feel left out, or somebody feels left out because they're sending messages to a business. Somebody lacks evidence of something. There's no evidence. Somebody thinks somebody's has no evidence about a message when it because someone's alone, feeling left out because they could have some kind of like substance issue. Can I see here they're wanting to fill up, or maybe they got their cup filled and they're just waiting around because they're bored. Somebody could be bored alone, reading some messages that came or waiting for something to come in, but they don't have proof of something. Somebody could be waiting for something to come in, but it's because somebody is, yeah, there's something religious here. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, somebody could participate in some like love ceremony. Somebody could have done a love spell, but it backfired because somebody trying to attack someone, trying to attack you who was loving. They messed with the wrong person because you're not afraid. And somebody here who did a third wheel with someone you know, they talked a lot of shit about you. Damn. But because there's a lot of money surrounding someone, either your family comes from a lot of money or you have a lot of value, and there's a group of people are trapped because of some bad luck. Somebody could have promised something to someone. Third wheel. Somebody could have promised investment in something, but they could have been in, damn. Somebody could have had a contract with someone for money. It has to do with love. Somebody here married someone. Someone's, someone has a spiritual connection with someone, but they're married to someone. It's like they get along. Wow. Somebody knows someone's meant to be with someone, but maybe this is a polyamorous relationship too. So this could be polyamorous. But I get the feeling that somebody here feels like they're being left out, alone, isolated. They're bored. But there's some messages here that somebody just doesn't have proof of, or somebody thinks that somebody's boring, but they have no proof. Or because they drink a lot, that's why it's boring. Yeah. And there's something about a child here that's a natural disaster. Maybe somebody thought being pregnant was going to end things, or maybe it's a natural disaster if somebody finds out about a child, but they have no proof that somebody's, yeah, feeling bored. It's weird. Anyways, happy Valentine's Day to you all. I hope it's resonated. If it, remember, take what resonates, really what the fuck don't. Love, light, and stay lit, motherfuckers.